What is going on, everybody? So Raw just ended, and if you know, I've kind of changed up the review, how it looks, and what I did was I'm thinking about doing just the picture in the background be my favorite matchup of the night, with a cool little filter on it. Then let me know how you like that. But that's only on the days that I can actually do the reviews and I don't have classes the next day. So I don't tomorrow. So obviously I can do a Raw review like this. Raw. So I said, as you can tell, my favorite match is in the background. So we have to wait to talk about that. We start off the show with Shane O'Mac is back, and here comes the money. And he's talking about, he's talking about how what Vince said last week, how he's done with him as a son. That's dumb. I really like this feud, but I don't like to hear all that crap in wrestling, to be honest. But, whatever. And so then, all of a sudden, you hear dong, and the freaking crowd goes crazy. Then Vince's music hits in here. Aww, boo. I was like, oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh, they fooled him there. That was awesome. And so Vince is talking about how he's going to beat him. And then the fans start chanting, asshole, asshole. Oh my god. Chicago is the best place to be. If you want to host Raw or somewhere, go to Chicago. They're awesome. And they started the CM Punk chants. They have to in Chicago. And, of course, Vince is like, let's see how long this lasts. I hope it lasts forever because you dumbasses shouldn't have let him go. You should have fucking signed him as much as you could. And you should have put him as the number one in your company. I don't care. He's the fucking one of the best of all time. But whatever, we gotta get out of the CM Punk subjects. But, yeah. Vince orders security to go down there and get Shane. And Shane beats the shit out of one dude. He hits the boom, boom, boom punches. I mean, he tore him up. So Shane's in fighting mode. I guess it's going to be a good one. I'm ready. I'm ready for WrestleMania. So at one point, I didn't think it was going to be as good as last year's. Last year, I really didn't like it that much. But, it was good. My favorite was the year before that, but whatever. So the next thing on the show is, of course, my favorite matchup. It started the first match of the night, and I was like, thank God, it was something good. It's like, okay, so Kevin Owens comes out. Kevin Owens is one of my favorites, so anytime he comes out, I get hyped. And his opponent on his Mania search is Neville, and I'm like, okay, where the hell has Neville been? Where has Neville been? What the fuck has he been doing? This dude is great, and WWE's not using him at all, and I don't understand why at all. He's awesome. The match is fucking insane, dude. The crowd is so hyped for him. I mean, let's see here. The best parts of the match. Let's see here. Neville hit a shooting star press off the top rope to the outside. It got a holy shit chant. Then, KO was about to go for the senton. Freaking Neville moved, hit him with a super kick. Then hit I don't know if it was like a red arrow or what, a Phoenix splash off the second rope. And that shit was awesome. Then pulls him over and tries to hit the, red arrow and missed and gets a roll-up pin, and Kevin Owens wins. But the match was awesome. Hard-hitting stuff. Please, and before what else happens after this, before that, someone comes out, I'm like, please make this WrestleMania match. If you're not going to do what I wanted you to do, and then they do it. So, Sami Zayn comes out, and I'm like, thank you. You fucking listened to what everybody wanted. Besides Kevin Owens and AJ, or it was either me, Kevin Owens, AJ, or Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and they did one of them, so I was really happy about that. It was awesome. Sami Zayn comes out there, crowd goes even crazier. Like, if you picture a rowdy crowd, just a normal rowdy crowd of Raw, picture it sounding like fucking WrestleMania in the back. Not all of Raw, because some of the matches were just fucking dumb, but they tore it up, and I'm happy that the crowd was there with that. It was awesome. Like, thank you. That match was great. Now, the next match, well, it wasn't the next match first. It was Dean Ambrose comes out talking about Roadblock, which Roadblock is this Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to review it or not. I don't know if I really want to. Roman Reigns, Sheamus. The only match I care about is Enzo Amore and Big Cass getting that NXT Tag Team Championships. If they don't, they better fucking bring them up to Raw or something. Come on now, we all want it. And it was blah blah blah. And Triple H comes out, they're talking about that. You know, their little shit they got going on for Roadblock. Who cares? You know Triple H is gonna win that. Let's be honest. Everybody knows it. Whatever. The next match is Summer Rae and Brie Bella. And yay. No. Who cares? It was poop. Complete poop of a match. Fans did the yeses just because, you know, Brie Bella. But come on now. Who cares? Who really cares? Yeah. Just come on now. Last time I really cared about the Divas, it was when fucking Lita was there. And I'm really being honest. Okay, so the next part of Raw, it's probably a little bit to talk about here, honestly. If you guys follow Dolph Ziggler on Twitter, he posted a tweet saying that ever since Shane came back, they made the Authority relevant again. And WWE made him take it off. I'm like, well, what is this? I didn't know if this was a thing, a part of Raw, because, you know, Raw was today. Or was it really WWE being bitches like they normally are? So, yeah. So, but then Raw starts, blah, blah, blah. And then up to this point, Stephanie comes back to Dolph and says, you know, what the tweet, thank you for taking the tweet down. And, you know, Dolph says, well, I beat you at Survivor Series to take down the Authority, but, you know, they're back now. And, Stephanie says, well, since you say you can do that or whatever, it's 3 of League of Nations versus you in a elimination tag match, but you have no tag partner. I hope they're building towards something. I hope that's not just a one-off thing, because if it is, it's gonna piss me off. I really like Dolph Ziggler. I want him to do something at Mania. But I don't want it to be this unless they do something, take the League of Nations out of the fucking scene, because I'm tired of League of Nations, obviously. But the match starts, Dolph is getting just pummeled, beat the fuck up, just gets a couple super kicks in, blah blah blah, and actually gets Wade Barrett eliminated, and then he loses, obviously, to a bro kick. Not really much to talk about it because Dolph Ziggler got killed the whole time. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully he gets a team, because last week we saw him get beat by The Miz in like 19 seconds or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully something builds to it. Hopefully. I mean, nothing else to say about that, really. The next matchup is another Divas match. It is Sasha Banks and Becky versus Team Bad. Didn't really care. I think Becky and Sasha won with a bank statement, but I don't really remember because I don't really care. Bring Bayley up, bring Carmella up, they don't fucking care. And Asuka and Nia Jax, they don't care. To be honest, I mean, not really much to care about because Charlotte sucks. The next match is something that it was really, really good, but I just didn't want to see it. I mean, I didn't want to see Y2 AJ win because then I couldn't see Enzo and Cass come up. But it made sense because they lost. But the match was fucking insane. AJ Styles just proves why he's phenomenal, and WWE actually did something right. They killed it. That match was fucking awesome. Let's see here. AJ, you know how I used to do that thing in TNA, ROH, New Japan, where we haven't really done much here, was where he jumps off the ropes, comes back, hits him with an inverted DDT. Well, he did that finally. and it looked like it fucking hurt. I was like, oh my god, he's dead. Kofi's dead. And then AJ hits the 450 splash off the top rope. Jericho gets the walls of Jericho, and almost to everybody, like they fucking killed him. And then at one point, Jericho's in the, he's got the wall of Jericho. Walls of Jericho, yeah, and what the hell? I've lost track of what I'm trying to say here. But everyone's trying to push the ropes to help Kofi get the ropes easier, and then AJ comes running back, just fucking knocks his ass out. He fucking just freight trained his ass, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes Big E, picks AJ up, and just fucking right into the barricade, and that was like, oh god. And then, of course, the New Day win, but Big E gets a big ending, and that's how it ended. It was a good match, honestly. If Y2AJ won, I was like, why? I don't know why. There's no way they could have won. I didn't want them to win, because I want to see, like I said, Enzo and Cass win. And until then, I don't really care what the New Day does, because Enzo and Cass are just that great. I like Y2AJ. I like the New Day. We just need some more in this tag team division, besides the Usos not doing a damn thing because they're not that good anymore. I don't care. Team 3D, Dudley Boys, I like them. They're heel now. That means they're going to be better because Bully Ray's awesome. Lucha Dragons, why? Because Kalisto is, United States champion, but, yeah. Which that brings me to the next point. Kalisto is in a match with Tyler Breeze, and I was like, why? After that great match we just saw. I mean, I had no problem with this match either. It was great, but the crowd was not into it. Not into it at all. But they did get a super kick off the top rope, and it really got nothing from the crowd either. I was like, wow, it was pretty cool. And the crowd didn't say shit from it. They did do the Lucha after the match, but crowd wasn't into it. I don't know. I've heard Ryback's supposed to be facing Kalisto at Mania, but I doubt they even do a United States Championship match at Mania. They rarely ever do. The reason they did last year was because John Cena was the United States Champion. Well, he was getting the United States Championship. That is the only reason, and everybody damn knows it. So, yeah. And now, after that, Big Boss Man gets inducted to the Hall of Fame to be added with Godfather, Sting, and the Fabulous Freebirds. Who else is going to be added? I don't know if I really like this class, because Sting never won a championship in WWE. I'm really too young for the Fabulous Freebirds. I know all about him. Everybody does. And then the Godfather, did he ever win a title? I just had to be serious. And he did the Ho Train, but that was about it. And Big Boss Man, I'm alright with Big Boss Man. I've heard so much about him. I've seen to actually remember some of his matches, especially when it's against DDP, because DDP is my favorite of all time. You know what I'm saying? DDP. Yeah. DDP Yoga. Fucking get it. Okay, so like I just said, what I thought was going to happen, Ryback, Kalisto at WrestleMania, kind of seems like it's going to happen. Kalisto was getting a backstage interview with JoJo, and Ryback comes over, and I thought Ryback was heel now. It kind of seems like he was, and up until that, he was kind of putting over Kalisto at that point, saying, he don't know how these little guys can think they can save the world compared to them. They look like Ant-Man. I was like, okay. But he said pound for pound, Kalisto is one of the best in WWE, and I'm like, why are you helping him right now? Why are you pumping him up? Why are you putting him over? I thought you were heel. And Ryback says, watch what I go out there and do to these, and rip the wings off these social butterflies. I'm like, okay. Is he heel or face? What I have to say about the WrestleMania match is that it does happen. I'm alright with it, I guess. I just thought it was going to be a multi-man match if they did a United States Championship match at WrestleMania, because to me, you have your main titles. Your WWE Championship, your Intercontinental Championship, as your main singles titles. And the United States Championship is just there. To me, it should be one of them championships that changes hands all the time. High flyers. They're going crazy. That's what I think it should be. But then you got Ryback. So, yeah. Let me know what you think of that WrestleMania match. Kalisto right back. But now we got these social outcasts coming out here, and I don't know, guys. I liked them at first, but now they're just kind of coming out here talking out of their head, making these weird ass things. I don't know. Do something with them. Don't do this shit because you're just kind of putting them out there. No one really cares anymore, probably except for like a select few. Do you guys care anymore? I'm kind of at the point where I don't care. Yeah, it's just there. I don't know. But Ryback comes out, and Ryback kicks their ass with the Goldberg chant. And you all knew they were going to have Goldberg chants. There was no way they weren't going to have Goldberg chants. Okay, so the match starts. God, it's horrific until Ryback decides he wants to piss off the Chicago fans. He runs to the high running knee, just like someone we all love, and does his taunt. And that pissed off the fucking fans in Chicago. And yeah, and actually allowed a couple moves from Curtis Axel to happen. But whatever, Ryback still wins the match and kind of walks right out of the ring, like he's been doing. Who cares? I'm done with Ryback at this point. You really just did that. You just pissed off all the fans. Now, I don't even know if they're going to be ready for this main event. There's just one Indian dude who was sitting behind the announce table. He looked pissed. He's like, fucking, yo, like, I'm a Chicago fan right now. If I was a Chicago fan, if I live in Chicago right now, and I was sitting there, and I saw that, I would be pissed. And that Indian guy is sitting there with his arms crossed with the meanest look in the world, like, what the hell did I just see? That was the worst shit ever. Like, that, yeah, I would be thinking the same damn thing. But, whatever. The main event is Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt. And, oh, my God. What is going to happen with Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania? They better put this man in a match. If he's not in a match, I'm going to be pissed. Because Bray Wyatt is awesome. He deserves to be in a match. You don't need to push his ass. Hashtag push Wyatt. Or hashtag push the Wyatt family. Whatever we want to say. Whatever. But yeah, the main event. Let's talk about the main event. Alright, guys. So that match was fucking awesome. The crowd, they were into some parts, so I don't know. Bray Wyatt's a fucking beast. He's a fucking machine for sure. Let's see here. Dean Ambrose was flying through the ropes, and Bray Wyatt caught him and almost hit him with a Sister Abigail. I was like, that was awesome. Then hits a urine slam on the barricade. And I was like, let's go. Brings him back in the ring. Senton. Then he fucking hits him up. Looks like it's going to be a vertical suplex. Then just fucking tosses him. But, yeah. Dean Ambrose ends up winning. Nope, never mind. He didn't win winning. I don't know what I was talking about. Bray Wyatt's family comes out and they attack him. So, of course, the ring, the match is over. So that match is done. So, we hear the old fucker's music's kick on, and that is Triple H's. Triple H comes out, gets in the face-to-face with Bray Wyatt. I'm like, please, Bray Wyatt would kill Triple H. Then Triple H looks over at the announce table, thinking he's going to put Dean Ambrose to the announce table. But he goes out there, fools with it, gets all the stuff on the announce table, and then Dean Ambrose is up when he comes back in, gets caught with the dirty deeds. The show ends with Ambrose holding on to that WWE Championship. Do I think he's going to win at a Roadblock? No. Do I think Bray Wyatt is going to win against Brock Lesnar? Unfortunately not. That is my Raw review. Let me know what you guys thought of Raw. Let me know what you guys thought of this review. And the look of this review. Yeah. Guys. You won't be able to see it this way next week. Next week I've got classes. So, I don't know how it'll come to you guys. but I'll let you know before Raw comes on what's going to happen with that. But like, subscribe, and comment. I am out.